Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be discussing tips for the removal and replacement of the spark plugs and coils on this 2025 Ford Expedition with the 3.5 liter engine. If you find my tips to be helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment. Now let's get started. The 3.5 liter turbo engine uses a V6 configuration. In other words, the engine is shaped like a V. Okay? So you have 3 spark plugs along this bank of the engine, and you have 3 spark plugs located along this bank of the engine. So there's 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's one way back here, okay? And they're all very easy to get to. All these hoses, they move right out of the way. Very simple, very good access, nothing crammed up against the firewall or anything like that, okay? Some of the symptoms associated with faulty spark plugs and coils include misfire and rough idle. And you also have quite a list of trouble codes, and I'll go over them very quickly. P0300, P1352, 353, 354, 355, P1359, P1360, and P1361. So you might ask, what do these parts do? Okay, well, the spark plugs ignite the fuel mixture, and the coils transform the battery voltage to a much higher voltage for the spark plugs. Our supply list includes an 8mm socket for the coil bolt, and you're going to need a small ratchet for that and a short extension. A 5/8" socket for the spark plug. I'm using a 12" extension and a 3/8" drive ratchet. You'll also need a torque wrench. Please see other items in the description below. I'm going to be removing the spark plug at this location right here just for demonstration purposes, but all of the remaining spark plugs can be removed and replaced in the same manner. So let's go ahead and get started. Using my 8mm socket, short extension, and small ratchet, I'm going to remove the bolt for the coil. So now I've already loosened it up for demonstration purposes. Okay. Next, I'm going to unlock the electrical connector by pushing that white tab towards the battery, just like that. Squeeze in on the tab and pull it away from the coil. Just like that. Then I'm going to carefully twist and lift out the coil. And there you have it. That's your coil. And I always like to inspect the coil as soon as I take it out. Okay. So just working from the top down. You notice this is nice and flat. There's no bulges here. There's no cracks. Okay. It's in really good shape. Looking at the electrical connectors, you'll see there's 3 connectors. Those pins are nice and straight. Okay, no cracks there. Okay, next we have our dust cover. All right, so you want to make sure that this is in place. And then you have the shaft of the coil. Okay, and you just want to flex it a little bit to see if there's any micro cracks here. If you have micro cracks, that could lead to arcing, okay, and you don't want that. Looks great. So if you look right down the barrel, what you'll see is a coil or electric pickup, and that attaches to the top of the spark plug. And also you'll see a very light coat of dielectric grease. So it's kind of hard to see, but it's there. So kudos to Ford. Job well done here. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. Next, I'm going to pull out my 5/8" socket with a 3/8" drive ratchet. And I'm going to remove that spark plug. Very carefully slide it in. Feel your way. Okay, and there you go. Once again, the spark plug was already loose for demonstration purposes. Once you get about 10 turns on here, you can detach the ratchet and just use this portion of the extension, kind of shake it and unscrew the rest of the way. Okay? Some people use the top here, but if you notice there's some crosshairs right there, right? So that's what that's made for. So you can just grab it and spin it. Once it keeps rising and dropping, you know it's time to pull it out very carefully. Pull it out. Let's see if it comes out. You want to catch the bottom of that spark plug because you don't want to screw with this gap right here, right? Okay. We're not going to go into a great deal about spark plugs because there's plenty of videos about that. This is an iridium tip spark plug. It's burning very clean. There's very little buildup on the insulator. So that tells me this engine is burning very clean. This just so happens to be a Ford spark plug. You could see the video description for all the parts that I'm showing here today. Okay. If you live in a high humid environment or it snows more than say 1 month per year, you might consider putting some anti-seize on these threads. So here's anti-seize lubricant that you would put on these threads. Okay, a very, very light coat. If you put anti-seize on here, even a small amount, it could affect the torquing of the plug and you could over torque it. So that's one thing to consider when you're using anti-seize. So that's one of the reasons a lot of people don't use it. When I looked up the replacement interval for these spark plugs, it says in the Ford manual that they only have to be replaced every 100,000 miles approximately. But what I saw online is that the mechanics and many others are recommending that the plugs be replaced every 40 to 60,000 miles. And the reason for that is because this is a very high compression turbo engine and you need really fresh spark plugs for this thing to operate efficiently. Okay? Let's say this was a brand new plug and I'm putting it in for the first time. What you want to do is apply a little dielectric grease to this porcelain insulator right here. It's going to allow you to see any cracks. If there's any cracks in this insulator, they're going to become very visible and you should throw that plug away. Okay, can't have any cracks here. 2, if you have a light coat of grease on here, if you were to pull this away from the coil, it's not going to stick and possibly damage the more expensive coil. Okay. 3rd, if you possibly get some arcing in here, that dielectric grease will prevent arcing. Once again, protecting the more expensive part. Okay. That's just about all I want to cover. And let's go ahead and get this thing reinstalled. Check it to see if it's going to fall out. It's not. Slowly lower it into place. You want to be careful. Try to keep your extension in the center of that hole. Okay, so that's hand tight. Okay? Okay, so if you look at the screen right now, you'll see the torque settings, but I'm not going to use a torque wrench. I'm just going to use a rule of thumb or DIY torquing down of this plug to show you guys what I do. Okay, it's snug down by hand. I'm not going to wrench way out here. I'm just going to put my thumb right there. I'm going to hold this down the middle of the shaft. I'm just going to pull back on it, just like that. It didn't move at all. And I'm happy with that. Pull it off and I'm done. Okay, next we're going to install the coils. It's already been pre-inspected. Slide it down, twist it onto the top of that plug. You're going to make sure that the bolt hole is aligned right here. Okay. Get your bolt. Twist a little bit. Make sure the bolt's in the hole. Get it threaded by hand. And so I would never use a power tool to install this bolt, okay? And the main reason is that it bolts down to a black plastic molded cover, okay? Valve cover. And if you strip this thing, you're gonna have to possibly replace the entire cover, okay? Now I have my 8mm socket with short extension. And I'm just gonna snug it down. Look at my hand. Okay, that's it. Come back, check it, wiggle it. There you go. Next, I'm gonna look at my electrical connector and make sure that that gasket is in place. There's a light blue or light green gasket in place. It's not deformed. Make sure that the locking mechanism is in the out position or the unlock position. Slide the connector in place, listen for the click. There you go. Lock it down, give it a shake, and there you go. Well, folks, that wraps up this video on the removal and replacement of the spark plugs and coils on this 2025 Ford Expedition with the 3.5 liter engine. I hope you found my tips to be helpful. Please like and subscribe. And until next time, drive defensively.